Forget about law of attraction and trying to manifest, and just use what I'm going to share with you in this video to help you change your mindset, your focus, how you feel and how you live every single day. This alone will change your life, and as a byproduct will help you manifest exactly what you want through the law of attraction. Hi, I'm Kirsty Elizabeth. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I help women awaken their true self, unlock their hidden potential, and boldly claim the life they desire to live. Just before I get into it, I do want to share a free gift that I have for you called 2025 The Pre-Game. In it, I share 5 fundamental shifts that you need to make internally in order to have your best year yet. If you want to create an unrecognizable 2025, if you want to be able to look back at this time in a year's time and think, holy moly, how did I do that? Then you're going to want to check this out. It doesn't matter how many plans you've got, how many goals, how many things on your vision board, if you're not in alignment with the version of you that has achieved it. And these 5 shifts will help you get there so much faster and make taking action on your goals and getting the results that you want so much easier and quicker. So if that sounds good to you, check it out. The link is in the comments. You can go and get instant access to that straight after this video. With that said, let's get into this one thing that will completely change your life. You would have got a hint of this from Abraham Hicks, telling you that your emotions are a guidance system. When you feel bad, it is because you are thinking in a way that isn't in alignment with what you want or the version of you that you want to become. So if you feel bad, what it means is that you are emotionally involved with the wrong idea. So if we think about Neville Goddard, talking about us having to be in that energy and the emotion of the wish fulfilled, about us having to walk about our day as if it's already done. We hear this in the manifestation space from so many authors, so many teachers, so many leaders in this space. And even when I was studying with Bob Proctor, I did a 6-month mentorship package with him when he was still here. And we got to meet with him every single week on Zoom, and he taught us and he mentored us, and we got to ask him our questions. And this is where I really learned about the power of the image we hold in our mind. So what we learned was that our mind thinks in pictures. So if I said to you, for example, what does your front door look like? For most people, you will see a picture of your front door, and then you will explain it to me based on the picture that has been created in your mind. If I asked you not to think about a pink elephant, whatever you do, do not think about a pink elephant. I don't want you to think about a pink elephant. Thinking about a pink elephant right now would be the worst thing you could ever do. We tend to actually create a picture of a pink elephant so that we can then try not to think of it. So why am I telling you this? Because we need to understand how our mind works in order to make it work for us, in order to make it work in our favor and to help us actually move towards the things that we want instead of feeling bad and being emotionally involved with the things that we don't want. So if you right now are feeling bad, it's because you have some kind of picture in your mind, possibly about where you are, about the thing that you don't have, the person you don't have, the person that you're not, the results that you don't have. There will be an outcome. Maybe it's multiple outcomes. Maybe it feels like life just isn't working for you right now. Or maybe it's one thing specifically. And every time you think about it, you feel bad. Every single time. And the longer you spend thinking about it, you feel bad. And the thing is, when we feel bad, we tend to then continue focusing on it and thinking about it. And this is law of attraction, right? We're emotionally involved with something that we don't want. And so we're producing, because of our emotion and our energy, we're producing thoughts that make us continue to think about it. Abraham Hicks talks about this all the time. Your thoughts are attractive. Every thought has a frequency and attracts other like-minded thoughts. So that's why we can get stuck in this rut of focusing on something that we don't want, feeling bad about it, constantly thinking about it and ruminating on it, because our thoughts are it's just law of attraction. It's not who you are, but we get bought into the idea that, oh, this is who I am. Like I'm useless. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. Everyone else can do it and I can't. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Again, every single one of those thoughts emits its own energetic frequency that then creates more thoughts like that. More stuck, right? So what we want to do is we want to become aware of what we are focused on, of the image that we have in our mind. So when you feel bad, if you're feeling bad right now, which I assume you are, because otherwise this video wouldn't have got your attention, what's the image in your mind? What is the thing that you're thinking about? What is the outcome? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. What is it that is represented to you? Start noticing it, start looking for it. And it could be a situation, it could be finances, yeah, it could be anything. But you're feeding attention, energy, and emotion to that idea. So the way to stop this, and this is why everyone says, don't focus on what you don't want, focus on what you do want, but then you're not given actually the tools or the tips or the help to actually do that. What we want to do in this situation is create a new image, create a new picture, create a new idea to put in our mind so that we keep thinking about that. And the more we think about that, the more emotionally involved we will become with that. And when we are emotionally involved in an idea, it gets accepted into our subconscious mind. So that's why this idea that you have right now is so strong, because it's part of your subconscious pattern now. And you can do this for anything. So for example, if you are struggling with financial issues right now, how does that represent itself on the screen of your mind? So if you were to close your eyes and think about the money coming in or not coming in or whatever it is, what do you see? Is it bills? Is it a bank statement? Is it something that you owe or debtors, or, how is that being represented in your mind? Just think about your money situation, notice how you feel, and then see what is presented on the screen of your mind. How is this shown to you? This is the idea you are currently emotionally involved with, and that is why it's making you feel bad. So this doesn't have to be just finances. Like I said, it can be relationships. Think of the relationship that you're having problems with, or think about the thing that you want, the manifestation that's not happened, the business, the job, whatever it is. Think about that now. Think about how it makes you feel just for a moment. When you think about it, notice what appears on the screen of your mind and let us know in the comments. It'll be very helpful for everybody else. So what appears on the screen of your mind? Now, if the opposite were to be true, what would that look like? And this is where we get to create a new idea, a new image, a new representation on the screen of our mind. So picture it. If you picture your bank balance, or, maybe you're on an online app, if it's for your finances, then imagine looking at your phone with the app and imagine the number being different. Imagine the number going up, like a countdown timer, but actually going up and really fast. But make sure it's the same picture that you're getting in your mind. So you're actually replacing the old picture with the new picture, with the reality that you want. And then imagine how that would make you feel. So you start seeing this other picture of what you want. Maybe you're frustrated because you haven't got the money for a holiday. What you want is a holiday. So let's build the picture of the holiday. What does that look like? What could that look like? Find somewhere with palm trees. Is it somewhere luxurious? Is it somewhere 5-star? Are you on a cruise? Start getting emotionally involved with that picture. The more emotion you feed to that in the present moment, as if it's real, the more it will get accepted in your subconscious mind. And so whether you're trying to do this to manifest or not, whether you are so sick of law of attraction because it hasn't worked for you, this is the key to us being happy. So forget all of that. If you want to, forget all of that. This is how we're happy. We focus on the thing that we want through creating an image, through creating an idea in our mind. And we feed that as much as possible. What would it be like? What would it be like to be there now? What would it be like to have that now? What would it be like if this amount of money was coming in? Allow yourself to get excited. We don't do it because we're so worried about disappointment. We're so worried about failure. We're so worried about not having the thing that we won't let ourselves get that much emotionally engaged in it. We won't let ourselves trust the process. We won't let ourselves move in the flow of the thing that we want. Yet that's the only way that we can be happy. That's the only way we're going to stay motivated and inspired and excited to follow our dreams and goals. We have to be dreamers. We have to be willing to entertain that we can do something if we set our mind to it. Henry Ford said, didn't he? If you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're right. All you need to do is change your belief. And you do that by building a new idea, becoming emotionally involved with it, stop paying attention to your current reality, the current problem. Imagine it solved. Imagine that you've overcome it. See yourself overcoming it. If it's with a person, see yourself happy in this relationship with the person. See yourself signing a check or making a transfer for the amount of money of the debt that you have to clear. And just keep focusing on that. So what happens when we do this. When our subconscious accepts this idea, it will start compelling you to action towards that outcome. It will start moving you. And this is what I learned with Bob Proctor. You are literally compelled. Your body is then programmed because your subconscious mind is your body. And when you can program that with your conscious mind, that you're listening to me with this right now, you keep pressing the idea in over and over and over again. You're compelled to action. You can't help it. You just move towards it. Think of the times where you've achieved things and you've just gone for it and you've done things that perhaps afterwards you're like, wow, I can't believe I did that. That was kind of scary. And I can't believe I actually had the courage and confidence to do that. I can't believe I believed in myself. It's because you accepted the idea as true on a subconscious level. And your subconscious mind is created to move you towards what you believe is true, what you want. And it will take anything you give it. So if you give it fear, worry, doubt, like disaster, life's a nightmare, that's what it's going to keep pushing you towards. It's like having a sat nav that you can program, and you do it through impressing these new ideas, through visualization, through constantly reminding yourself that this is where you're going. It's like your North Star. It's like the destination in your sat nav. Your subconscious will take you there. And if we want to entertain the law of attraction as well, law of attraction will respond to your subconscious mind. Law of attraction will respond to your energy and your frequency. If you are emotionally involved with where you want to be, with the outcomes that you want, with the relationships that you want, with the money that you want, if you're emotionally involved with it, even though it's not here yet, even though you can't see it yet, law of attraction will respond to that energy, to that frequency. But forgetting all of that, forgetting outcomes, are you going to be happier focusing on where you want to go, focusing on the life that you do want to have, or focusing on the problems or the outcomes that you have right now that you don't want, the things that you can't move away from, the things that are making you feel stuck? What makes you feel happier on a day-to-day basis? And do you want to spend your life constantly feeling fear and panic and worry about all of these things? Or would you rather become emotionally involved in the idea of what you do want so that you have the energy, you have the mind space, you have the expansiveness to actually manage the problems, to deal with the issues, to overcome the challenges, because you're in a different vibration. You're in a different energetic frequency. And now you can see differently, you can think differently, your mind's clear, because you've let go of that intense hyper focus on the thing that you don't want. Hyper focus on the thing that you do want, but not in the way of separation, not in the way of chasing or wanting or needing. Hyper focus on what you do want in the way of it's already mine. Quantum physics shows us that reality is already created. Everything you want is already in existence. It's not even that you're creating these things. It's that you're becoming aware of them in your imagination. And if you're aware of them in your imagination, then you can have that thing. You can live that experience because you can only see in your imagination what is available for you. Full stop. If you've seen it in your imagination, it's a possibility for you. It's a probability. You can have it. You're meant to have it. So bring these ideas back into your mind. Forget the limitations of where you are now. Forget the limitations of the past. Bring forward the ideas of the life that you want to live, of the person that you want to be. Feed that. It's just like learning the times table or the alphabet. Repetition will get it sunk into your subconscious mind so quick, and you won't be able to recognize yourself looking back. It will move you, it will change you, and it's all in your power right now, and you can start today, right now, in this instant. So let me know in the comments. Please share your ideas, your ahas, your breakthroughs. Please share the times when you have felt compelled to action. Share the times when you've overcome your fear. Share it and show everybody else so that everyone else can feel inspired from the end of this video. And they want to go do it too. I hope this video has really struck a chord with you and made you realize that the life that you want and the happiness that you want to experience is here at your fingertips. It's there for you to enjoy. It's already within you. And I just hope you get everything that you desire. So remember, if you want to do more of this kind of work, sign up for 2025, the pre-game. It's completely free, instant access. And if you've done that and you still want to go deeper, then I invite you to come and join Unleashed, which is a brand new coaching community for women, all becoming their best self, all reinventing themselves and transforming their lives from the inside out, all learning about spirituality and manifestation, and really learning how to reprogram your subconscious mind so that you can be the person you are destined to be and live the life that you're supposed to be living. So if that sounds good to you, I will leave a link for that in the comments too. For now, I hope you've liked this video. Share it with anyone that you think would benefit from listening to this today. I really appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll see you in the next video.